Well, I went to a warm camera now. My other one is warming it up inside my coat. It's only around -1 now, but still cool enough to, oh, there's another. Yeah, I'll save that. I'll connect it to a zipper so it's easier to open something up or whatever. Huh. Okay. Well, there's a bead right down here. Or not a bead, piece of pipe stem. That's a nice find. That's in the 200-year-old range, 150-year-old range, or 300-year-old range, depending on what pipe it came from. It's still a nice find. Now here, I have to get this rolled up out of here. Right down here, this is fossil club moss. This is from the Carboniferous Permian period, and club moss back then grew like trees grow. The fossil club moss trees grew to 130 feet high and up to 7 feet around in the trunk. That's when this is from the age of the giant dragonflies and the early life. There we go. Yeah, that's from the amphibians and giant dragonflies inhabited those swamps then, and they slowly became the coal that was mined out of the land. But that there is of course, that's not coal. That there is a granite. That's a granite boulder, and the club moss mineralized. Here we got, you know what that is? Chalk. Natural chalk from the volcanic, it's volcanic related. Yeah, find a better stone. Yeah, find a flat stone there. Here's a better. Natural chalk. That's when the volcanoes were going off and creating the chert volcanic glass. They also created the sulfur and the galena and the natural chalks. I gotta put my mitts on. My fingers are starting to get cold. There's a slight wind, just a very slight wind, but it has an edge. Yeah, and tomorrow we're supposed to get freezing rain. Yes, I'll have to get dressed for that weather and see how that plays out. Sometimes if you get down here, you can see the freezing rain start to coat the shrubbery and the plants, and it comes out with fantastic ice displays. Oh, that's stoneware. Glazed. That was glazed stoneware, so it's probably 50s, 1950s or around there, 60s. Yeah, I'm on the lookout for a certain kind of fossil called boral fossil, and sometimes you can find it tossed up in here, up here in this upper tidal zone. Right here is a little piece of igneous stone. It's a metamorphic stone. It was boiled up in when the volcanoes were going off. This was like the lava. It's part of the Mount Simpson volcanic caldera, that big lava field that covers southwest New Brunswick. Alrighty. I guess I will get ready to go up to the house and enjoy a coffee, then go out on an errand. Oh, that's a nice piece of bone. Now, this here is from a cow or a moose.